There's a big fat one, a skinny one, and a medium-sized one.
I love Formula Drift.
No stranger to drifting, no stranger to competition.
That guy stole my freaking ratchet wrench. I see that. That's mine.
He rejects your reality and inserted his own.
This is a stimulator, right?
Pilot.
The pole petition.
Matt Shulman still on top with the 69.
Gotcha! Grip this.
Gentlemen, I declare malarkey.
Straight killing the game, making fools miss.
This is a horrible experiment.
Compressor.
Oh, yeah?
I've been trying to sell for $100, and people are like, "I'll give you $50 for it." It's literally brand new
Yeah.
in a box. Like,
He's got to wait.
I'm just gonna keep it.
He's got to wait. Like,
Yeah.
I've waited a year to sell him the
Yeah,
3D
yeah.
scanner, and I just sold it.
Yeah, gotta wait. Time.
You want to fix your mic there?
It's not close enough.
Hey,
Oh, God.
Timmy,
Oh, God.
Timmy, come on.
It's a PG step.
Flexibility, huh?
Working out his jaw.
Yeah,
Jeez, man.
it's good. It's good
So
exercise.
now we know what you've been up to during the break.
This is, that's how he got his car painted.
That's how I got my car painted. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to just start off with
Nope.
what's going on? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and ask what happened during the break. We took a little bit of an extended hiatus. Some things just didn't coordinate, and so finally we got ourselves in order, and we're back again. So we kind of missed out on a couple of major details. We didn't get to reflect on what happened this past year, 2024. That's okay.
Yeah, it's in the
happened.
past.
It's in the past. So now we just gonna look forward into the future, see exactly what's gonna go down in 2025. What we predict are gonna be some of the highs and lows, perhaps. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I got some things in the works. I don't want to say anything because we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's either going to be a really busy year for drifting for me, or it's going to be another year of just waiting till I get money.
Well,
because I'm broke.
my thing is, I'm thinking with all these tariffs, what's going to happen with the tire prices? Because all those tires,
damn, that's right.
tires come from not in America.
Yeah.
It's not America.
America. Well,
So what's going to happen with all the tariffs?
That's a good
we're
point.
going to have used tire drift classes.
These tires-
So you're not going to drift on new tires. You're going to have to drift on used tires.
Right.
I think we're all going to be snow drifting.
Snow
It's going to be
drifting.
cheaper to bring
Yeah.
cheaper to bring in snow into Florida. it will be to bring in tires.
Or we're gonna come up with like the top 10 hacks on how to extend your used tire life.
Petroleum
Yeah,
jelly.
drifting.
Petroleum jelly.
Petroleum jelly.
Yeah, or we'll just get big PVC and just do like the drift carts do.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay,
just
I
have
can
we'll
do
just put
that.
PVC on there and it'll just be really slow.
I'm still looking forward to you getting this car on the track and then finding out who's right between Paul and Tim about the AC unit running in the vehicle.
Oh yeah.
Who-
The ice
I mean,
box?
yeah, the ice box.
Yeah,
I've already calculated this with ChatGPT. It's not going to work.
Well,
it's
we'll
gonna
see.
work. It's gonna work.
We're gonna see who's right.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna see if ChatGPT is right or is
Tim's
DeepSeek
Deep
gonna be
Seek.
right.
Deep Seek.
Yeah.
Deep
The thing
Tim.
is
Deep
this whole
Tim.
calculation here. You don't know how many BTUs that thing really puts out. Like it depends on how many BTUs it puts out.
No,
Look,
dude.
listen,
And we're not talking about keeping we're just keeping
Sammy,
it below.
We're not gonna get into this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we put it in the docket and we're going to revisit it once you're on the track,
Yeah, put a pin in it.
and we are going to see who's right and who's wrong.
Who's got
because we
the-
spent way too much time trying to BTUs, inverters, compressors, too much AC jargon. That, we don't have time for it
Oh,
yet.
I got a show and tell.
Show
he's gonna light something on fire again.
Wow.
It's going to light something on fire again.
Yeah, right? Jeez, I wonder what it is this time around.
Whoops. It's loud.
I don't think Chris Jackson watches it. I don't think he ever watches.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
But I don't care if he does. So Jackson almost killed me.
Oh.
Oh God, what the hell is that?
So Chris Jackson,
Oh jeez.
he's like, hey, now this is a long time ago, right? This is like just after an invention of the wheel.
Oh no.
Wait, hang on. Is it past the point of the statute of limitations?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I gave him the approval because I trusted his judgment.
Okay.
Because
well,
he's never wrong.
All right, go on.
But he was mistaken in this one.
Okay.
So he rigged this up. It was electronic scissor jack that was upside down, welded in the back. And the idea is you put like a block underneath it.
Okay.
And at the track, you just need like a block, and you hit the button. And, it's a very
automated.
cheap, right? Yeah, very cheap way to do it.
Uh-huh.
And so I set it up. I was gonna take the tires off, right? And before I got a chance to take the tires off, if you could see that on the camera, the car fell down. So, as you can see, this is the flat part, and this should be perpendicular.
You sure you didn't like the wood that you put underneath there didn't slip and then it fell on it?
No, it didn't. It wasn't a piece of wood. It was a jack.
A jack?
A jack stand.
A jack stand?
Yeah, it was on a solid platform.
It didn't bend. That happened when it hit the floor.
No, this bent and then it hit. This didn't hit the floor. This
Oh, it didn't even hit the floor?
This never hit the floor.
Oh my God.
It was sitting on something.
What is that made for? Like elevating
I don't know. But
Power
anyhow,
Wheels?
Anyhow, yeah. This if I was underneath the car, which
Did the whole plate rip off or?
No, I
Oh,
cut,
okay.
I cut the plate off.
I thought his welds failed.
No, the welds didn't fail. No, it bent. You don't see how it's bent?
Ripped
You
off.
see how it's bent?
Tim, you're not supposed to tamper with the evidence.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Anyhow, no, I cut it off, and I'm like, that's
Could have sued Jackson, man, and too bad.
Jackson Engineering.
Yeah, and then he would have given you his E90, right? Is that what he has?
I don't want that.
You know.
Well, not only that is because he also didn't put in the intrusion bars in the front, so I still got to do that. Well, I only have to do that if I'm going to compete.
Okay.
If I'm not going to compete, the cage is, I could tandem with that cage.
But you talked about competing in this, right?
It
Or
depends.
You
It
dabbled
depends.
on that idea.
I'm dabbling on the idea with a certain thing that I'm trying to accomplish, and if I can accomplish it, then this year and things go with the way I'd like to go, then yeah, I could potentially compete. I need the money to tune the car, and there's a couple other things like it's still that pressure plate is nicking the bell housing because when they put everything together, they were supposed to
Self clearance.
yeah, and they didn't. So I was self clearance, but that just scares me. If you throw it on a dyno like 7,000 RPM,
Do it.
do it.
Do it.
I don't have the money to do it, so it doesn't. Right now, I can't do it. So unless I get,
We'll just rev it up to 7,000 here.
I've revved it like 3 or 4,
Just bring it up to 7.
but it doesn't do it when you just rev it.
Well, yeah, because
When it's in gear, that's when
it has to be in gear.
right, exactly. So I'm afraid if I take this on the road, I'll get pulled over and they'll freaking impound it because I don't have it's not
Yeah,
it's not street legal. Well, because there's no title.
it's a certified destruction.
Yeah, title.
When I bought it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
anyways, potentially I could drift a lot this year or may not. So we'll see. Right now, the only thing the car needs is get on the dyno and tune it.
Do you remember picking this thing up?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, where did we pick it up from?
We picked it up from a guy that parted it out, and he was in Hollywood.
It was in Hollywood.
And he was with the military or something like that, and he took the engine out of it.
Yeah, I remember we took
for
the engine
something
out.
else, and you got it.
Yeah. Remember picking up the G35,
Yeah.
the first one,
Yeah, you should have
from that sketchy guy.
Yeah, that was really
That was sketchy as hell.
There's condoms in it and stuff. There's video. We made a video.
Yeah, it was pretty
It was
sketchy.
a funny video. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Anywho, I've been busy doing what I can with the vehicle. Cleaning
as
up
we can
things.
see.
I did some things on the firewall, sealed up some holes.
Put good hot water. Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, just trying to do whatever I can and to get it ready for whatever the future holds.
Paul, you still looking for a truck?
No, I've kind of
Giving up on that idea?
well, just for right now. Got some
pause.
things going on with my life that's kind of changing. So
Okay.
trying to figure out where that's going to go, and depending on where that goes, I thought I'd been looking at Priuses actually.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold the horses.
I'm like, hey,
sir.
hold on.
Have you sat in one?
No, I've never sat
Yes,
in
he
one.
has.
I've
I
never
think he's
sat.
been in my Prius.
I've never
once.
sat in your Prius.
The new ones are nice.
Yeah, I know they are.
Yeah, so I was looking at Priuses. I'm like, That'd be good gas savings.
Yeah.
So I don't know. My wife says she won't let me buy a Prius, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Oh wow.
After she saw yours with the tin foil, and,
tinfoil
she's like,
windows.
"Who? What? Why? Why does it look like an alien is inside?" So yeah, no, we'll see. Still a lot could change, but we'll see where this year goes. Kind of a lot of things in the balance. But I do want to start working on the car again, so I got to get that going. But I got to get the health issues fixed and then work on from there.
You mean the boost issues?
The boost issue.
Yeah,
well, I got
the
the boost issue fixed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my boost, my
Yeah,
boost controller,
there's
my
the
my
difference
wastegate
is-
was
Actually,
blown.
yeah, his wastegate
It
hose
was-
blew off, so he was
Oh, okay.
full boost.
Well, no, but see, he did something that you didn't do, in that he took it to a tuner.
Yeah, he took it to a tuner. I didn't take it to a tuner. Well, actually, I did take it to a tuner.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I just I don't use the tune that often. So
He said, "Ah!"
well, no, what I did is I went forced induction, so I went supercharged.
Yeah, he
So
did.
when I'm
this is-
when I'm sleeping at night, I'm supercharged, forced induction.
you had to change that tune up though.
Yeah, I had to change that tune up.
Don't
Yeah,
worry about the backfire.
exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Jeez, man.
So I dropped the nitro and I went forced induction.
Okay, all right. The thing is, there's just so much going on behind the scenes that I wish I could share, but
Yeah.
I can't. So there's just a lot that's being worked on for this year, in particular for LS Fest. But it's looking great,
That's good.
positive, and what I can say is registration is open.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Registration is open for all drivers, so if anybody's looking to attend Alice Fest West, do so. It's fun. Now, what kind of conditions is it going to be in? We don't know. 1 year, it was a scorcher, and another, a
was
freaking
cold.
ton.
Yeah, that was weird. And raining.
Yeah,
raining.
it was raining out.
In Las Vegas, which I didn't think it happened. Yeah, that was weird. I remember telling Gabby it was going to be hot and dry, and it was cold and wet.
Yeah.
It was so odd, so different. So yeah, it's kind of toss up. We'll see. Are we riding in Spirit this time, or are we gonna take Southwest? Because Southwest
South
is
of the
now
border?
assigned seating now, right?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. But yeah,
Last
that's
plane we
something
were on, there was like last time we were coming back, they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be assigned seating and going from forward."
Yeah, soon.
It hasn't switched yet.
It hasn't switched
Yeah,
yet.
switched.
But I know Paul's looking forward to it because immediately he's just got to buy.
I
that
hate
seat.
fighting for my seat, man. That's the most annoying thing ever. Being like, gotta get a seat, gotta get a seat.
Yeah, it's just anxiety for no reason.
Yeah, it's
It's unnecessary, stress.
unnecessary stress.
But it's not.
It is.
No,
It is.
Because you don't know
Look,
where you're gonna sit, and
You don't
everybody
care.
sits on the aisle. They sit in the window, and they look at you like a bunch of effing morons.
Okay.
Don't sit here. You know, no.
Well,
What I do is I find the two smallest people, most usually like two girls or old ladies.
Don't tell
I'll
Leslie.
sit right there in between you two.
Don't tell Leslie. Take a picture next time you're sitting
take a
next to two
picture.
ladies.
oh boy.
Send it to Leslie.
Now for sure I'm gonna book Southwest just to see what you guys deal with again.
I want to ride Spirit, one of those big chairs that they have now. They have
the
like
big
they have
seats?
big seats now.
Yeah.
They have the double seats.
If it doesn't cancel,
No, they
Oh,
were
that's
already.
right.
What do you mean cancel?
their Spirit is known for canceling.
Well,
flights.
no, they just
That
they
American
just claimed
Airlines.
bankruptcy.
That means what?
They claimed bankruptcy.
How is that an improvement?
Yeah, exactly. How is
I didn't
that
say it's an
helping the si-
improvement. I just said they claimed bankruptcy.
Yeah, but how is that
So what
helping
is
the
that?
situation?
Yeah, I don't understand how that equates. Like, it's not going to cancel. They filed bankruptcy.
Well,
How does that
they
correlate
got out
to-
all the debt. All the debt's gone now.
Okay, whatever.
So we're gonna start over.
All right, let's talk about other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So LS Fest. What's the date?
April. Shoot. I think
April shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
April shoot. I have it.
Let me just go right fast.
It's April
'cause
4th, isn't it? No.
We have a
not.
bad habit of giving April 25th through the 27th
There
Okay.
you go.
over at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
And then
Get your
text-
tickets now.
Yep, get your ticket now.
So
Looking forward to that. It's been like quiet, like because we
Yeah.
haven't met in like almost 2 months, and it's just all this other stuff we've been doing. You,
There's been a lot of craziness going
yeah,
on.
dealing with your craziness, and Yeah, a lot of different stuff going on. A lot of personal stuff going down.
Yeah. I mean, we still haven't spoken about one of the major things that's happening that shook the auto industry, and that was the announcement that Nissan is going to be merging with Honda.
Honda and Mitsubishi, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Mitsubishi is still sort of like on the fritz. It's like,
what do they have to lose? What do they have to lose?
Beats me.
They have not like I went like I had I needed a rental car when I had the Ram, and I went over to Mitsubishi. I'm like, oh yeah, there's still like a sister company of Stellantis or something like that. Somehow they're still tied. I don't know. Either way, I went over there and I'm like, look at the cars that they have. They're hideous. Like they're like, who buys these cars?
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
But it was crazy because I'm like, wait, Mitsubishi is the Evo. They had they had the car.
Yeah, they had Eclipse.
How did they?
Even the Eclipse from
But
the
how
90s
did they ruin the Evo? Like they had a car.
I mean, they even had the Galant. The Galant was a cool car.
No, but the Evo was everything. The Lancer Evo
but I'm
was.
talking about the older, the VR4 Galants.
Oh, okay. They also had the Pajero. That was
Yeah, but nothing, none of
off-road.
Yeah, but none of that compares to the Lancer. Okay, Lancer Evo is it. The Eclipse comes close, but the Lancer Evo is it. And how did they just cag that? Like, how did they?
Completely because they weren't selling enough. There wasn't a big enough market to keep them going.
Well, they brought over the first Evos. Remember when they brought over the first American Evos?
The Mirages.
No, they were no. The real first Evos.
Yeah.
And those were like a hit. Those were loved.
Well, they
did the redesign, and it fell flat on its face.
Figure like, how does Subaru do it? Like, God,
They're fine.
yeah.
There's a whole culture that supports them. I don't know if you know about that.
Yeah.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
The vape community is huge.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's weird. Subaru kind of changed. Like, I remember Subaru had like a good name when we were like in the import scene. Like, it was like now it's got like this negative connotations.
Yeah.
Just it's different.
Well, you have to consider that they're sort of like getting out of the performance segment.
Yeah.
So
And
you
finding
had
their
the
niche.
STI, which obviously it was well known, admired, loved, and
I
then
thought
now
they said
got
they're bringing
rid of it.
No, I thought they said they're actually going to bring it back
Really?
for one more. Yeah.
Wow.
thought I read
we're
that
still
somewhere.
waiting.
Yeah.
I guess the only you got. I don't even know they have the WRX, and even then, I don't think the WRX now offers the same level of performance as the one from before.
There's a lot of crazy things going on. Like, I just heard that they're going to allow now deleted diesels now again. They're talking about having, since everything in Trump going on, they're talking about that maybe the EPA will let you delete your diesel again.
That'd be nice.
That I can't imagine that's going to actually happen, but they're
Really
talking
nice.
about it. And if that happens, because you know what they're talking about eventually for gas cars, right? Because I don't know if you know this, but diesels run a exhaust filter. There's a filter on the exhaust that takes out the soot. They're talking about putting those on gas cars.
Hey-o.
So now you're going to have exhaust filters on your gas
On
car.
top of your catalytic converter.
After your catalytic converter is going to be an exhaust.
Man, the amount of power that you're not going to have.
Well, you're going to have to replace these exhaust filters.
Yeah. Just like fuel filter, air filter, cabin filter.
An exhaust filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much.
That
It's-
sucks.
So I wanted to ask you guys, now that, because it's looking more than likely the merger is going to go through, what kind of concoction do you think they're going to come out with?
Nissan and
with
Honda?
these two brands putting together? Because
Well-
one of the things I came up with is if they decide to re-release the 240 or whatever they decide to call it, SX, or the Soviet nameplate, they decide to bring it over here. They'll do it in conjunction with Honda re-releasing the S2000.
So I was going to say it's gonna be a 4-door all-wheel drive S2000 powered by a
VQ?
VQ.
My thing that's like such like you talk about like unequal like a really hot girl getting with an ugly dude like
It's got to be the
what
money.
is
It's got
Nissan
to be the money.
what is Nissan bringing to the table?
Yeah.
Nissan's not bringing anything to the table.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, Nissan makes Honda laugh.
It's
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Nissan
Guys,
you know, he
they're
makes
bringing
me
the
laugh.
Altima
He
to
makes
Honda.
me laugh. He makes me laugh.
Maybe it's the Altima that Honda wants. They're like, what makes you these people buy your car? We've been trying for years to get the Accord to sell like the Altima,
That might be
and
it.
we can't. We just can't.
It's a good point.
Yeah, I didn't consider that.
They like
gonna
we can
be
just
the,
purchase the Altima now. We
Yeah.
bought the Altima.
Yeah.
Altima powered by Honda.
Hontima or whatever.
The
I don't know. Hontima.
That's interesting. Like that's I just understand. Like, okay, I mean that makes sense for Nissan. I mean, yeah, Honda Motors, great. Honda designs, great. I mean, everything about Hondas is they don't do anything bad, really. That I can think of.
Yeah, Acura's good.
Lately, they released the Honda Prologue.
What's wrong with that thing?
And it's like their electric vehicle.
Oh.
Yes, I know. But
Okay,
let me
electric.
go on.
That doesn't-
But I came to find out how bad it is because
It's electric.
that's besides the point,
Oh.
Tim. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Is the other point?
I was looking at Teslas too.
Is that we will not get into that topic, but it basically costs more and offers less range than the competition. And then when you actually go inside of it, it's a redressed Chevy Equinox or something
It's
like
like
that.
tits on a bull.
So yeah, I don't know. They're trying to put.
Why are they working with? They're working with Chevy now too.
They did. There was so a couple of years back, they made an announcement saying like, "Hey, we're going to partner up with Chevy to collaborate on electric vehicles because it's expensive and all that." And then the Prologue is a product of that. But now that they're not too long ago, they announced that GM and us were splitting up. And shortly after, they're like, "Hey, Nissan, how you doing? Let's get hitched."
Let's
together."
just hope one thing. Let's hope that Nissan and Honda don't do what Subaru and Toyota did, which let Toyota build the car and then Subaru build the engine. Hopefully they switch those a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I heard Z's are doing terrible.
It
I
was-
heard-
They're overpriced. They're overpriced.
I don't know. I don't know about
Like in
now. They're
sales.
probably like flash sale now because there are the worst selling cars. They're on the worst selling car list.
Really? I mean, I think it's a good.
You may be able to
car.
get a deal now if you really wanted to get one.
I don't
Yeah.
want one.
Maybe Leslie want one.
I couldn't.
No.
I couldn't wait to get like that's one of the. I miss a lot of the cars I've had. That now I have to admit, it served its purpose. Like they're really on paper. I should love that car because it gave me no problems.
The new Z is
Yeah.
much nicer though. I think.
Well, I'll give him this much. When you compare the Z, the 350Z when it first came out, compared to this Z, it is nicer
Yeah, it's way nicer.
because
It's more
the
heritage.
interior
More
was
heritage.
atrocious.
Yeah.
In regards to build quality and
Their
everything around
interior.
it.
They stepped up the interior on that
At
Z.
least that.
On that Z.
But they've had like what 10 years to upgrade the interior, so
But
More than
Nissan
that.
drops
More
the
than that.
Nissan
Yeah.
drops the ball with interiors. Like
No, the Z came out in 2003.
I think so.
That's like 20 years.
Okay, so then
22 years.
Okay,
so maybe
22 years. Holy cow! Oh man, time flies.
jeez.
yeah, it's an old car.
20 years. Anyways, I should appreciate that car, but out of all the cars I've ever owned, that's
the one he wants to
that's
forget.
the one, yeah. Like I am so glad I don't own it anymore. Like even I didn't want to drive it around. Like I didn't want to be seen in it. I'm sorry to Z owners, and you know.
It's
There's-
worse than the
there's some
the
amazing-
convertible 240.
Z owner drivers that are out there right now that
So
I
you, in some ways, you felt like an Altima owner. You don't want to be seen
the
around
only
with it.
well okay let me put it this way, the only Z that's worth having is a Z that has an LS in it.
Oh, okay.
Then I could say okay, that's cool. I couldn't see myself putting any money into that vehicle.
Okay.
It's like your drug addict cousin. You keep giving him money, but you wish you didn't give him any money.
Yeah.
And then he offs himself, and you're like, well, it's probably for the better.
Well, Tim, we thank you for your sacrifice. I mean, it's you did something for the community that many people wouldn't.
Yep. Anyhow,
So, any other concoctions that you think that these two brands will?
Well, I totally forgot Affinity. So you're getting
God.
Infinity, which I mean you're getting the Q series is
G35,
the G.
G37.
No, the Q.
They're all
the
Qs
Q?
now.
They're
they're all
Qs now.
Qs
Yeah,
now?
the
Yeah,
Qs
they're all
now.
Qs.
Yeah. But
Mind your P's and Q's. Your G's and Q's.
So yeah, and I mean, they're getting Infinity, so that should be good. But that VQ motor is just going to continue. They started out with that motor and just kept on like just building on it, and it's in everything. It's in the Pathfinder.
It's a good
in
motor.
the.
It's a good motor, But even more so, Nissan, like Mitsubishi, brings like.
Oh god, I hope we don't see a Honda vehicle with a freaking VQ in it.
That's my worst fear.
More trumpets around the world.
That's my worst fear.
Well, I mean, everybody's got to go 4-cylinder, so that's the thing. Is everybody's got to get rid of
They're
the.
downsizing.
Everybody's downsizing for the energy credits.
So then that's where Nissan will probably benefit the most
With
because
Honda.
they, as far as I know, they don't have any kind of efficient 4-cylinder in their lineup right now.
I don't know about efficient, but they have the most. They had that concept of the most powerful 4-cylinder, I think, or 3-cylinder. I don't remember what it was. You remember that?
No.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. Yeah, look up Nissan most powerful like 4-cylinder or something like that. It was in that weird concept race car that they had that looked like a cigar, I guess. Remember that thing?
Oh, I know.
It's like a
which one you're
penis
talking
car?
about. Yeah,
The penis car.
Yeah, you never seen that?
yeah.
No, I don't search things like that say
That's
penis.
the first thing I search every morning.
You just
Every morning.
penis and then a word.
I have a Google alert for any
Yeah,
new articles that come up.
He picks a different word and puts it with the word penis and searches it every morning. Starts with the first letter of the alphabet and keeps working its way.
Jeez, man. Yeah, I'd have to look for it, but I don't really see anything that pops up in regards to that. But at least I could bring up that.
You can't find it?
No, that car
find
you're
it.
talking about that they use for Le Mans. So that was
the car?
supposed to be like
Yeah, that's got the engine in it. Look up that car's engine.
okay. All right.
It's like the most like power for per displacement. It's a cool looking motor. The guy's holding it he's like holding it like a baby in the picture.
Really?
Yeah.
You find it?
Nah, I'm still looking.
Okay.
I
Well,
just
anyways.
need a moment.
Yeah.
Well,
give
let's.
him a moment.
Well, I was going to say talk about something else.
Delta Wing. There we go.
Oh yeah, it's a Delta Wing.
I was going to talk about something else, but I don't know if
you can talk. You can talk. Yeah, it's gonna take.
PBIR. That's
Yeah,
big
I was
news.
going to mention that. Yeah.
That's big news for at least the Florida guys that it's up for sale.
It doesn't.
Why
mean,
don't put a business plan together? You know some big money investors.
Yeah, you know what? It was funny because you remember they were proposing that whole new racetrack. Now they're proposing as just an ATV park, no track, just purely ATVs.
For where?
They were originally when PBIR closed,
think I know what
the
you're talking
commissioner
about. Yeah,
was
yeah.
talking about all these
Yeah, by
Palm
Pratt
Beach
Whitney
commission.
or something like that, right?
Yeah, well, right off of Southern,
Right.
right at the end of Southern, right before you get to pretty much the Everglades. They were talking about putting a racetrack and an ATV track. Now it's just pure. The bid's up. It's up for bid because me and Gabby looked it up the other day. It's up for bid, and it's purely ATVs. They don't talk about drag racing at all, or the ability to do drag racing.
How much are they asking for it?
No, they're not asking.
Oh,
anything.
bids
They're
for
asking
the
for bids.
yeah, bids for okay. I see.
So what you have to do in order to be able to
Yeah.
build on
Found it.
that land, you have to provide a proposal and a plan of how this is going to return money back to the county and all that. There it is.
Hang on, not yet.
Oh wait, no,
nobody
it's not
can
there
see
yet.
it
Okay, I'm waiting. It's so cool looking.
that is cool looking. That'd be nice in an E30.
Yeah, so it was a 3-cylinder. Okay.
I wonder what it sounds like.
I don't know. It sure sounds bad. Look at the
All right,
freaking.
there we go. People can.
There
see
you
now.
go.
Was it actually made? Was it
Yeah,
actual?
yeah,
okay.
it was in a race car.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only 88 pounds. I mean, you put two of those in,
Wow.
and you have 800 horsepower. Yeah, it would fit.
That would be a sleeper smart car. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, right. And it looks just like there's the penis car.
I guess I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, the balls,
I mean,
and then
yeah. I got that.
okay.
Very
phallic.
sleek. Very sleek. Very sleek one.
Yeah, it's made for penetrating.
Penetrating through the air.
It was penetrating the competition.
You know what? Quick funny story. the people that raced against this in Le Mans, they hated that car because they had a hard time seeing it on the track.
Yeah,
So
sure.
there was a point in time there, one of the
How's
main
that
class
handle
prototype
with-
cars, they ended up hitting it because they couldn't see that it was right next to it.
Ended up penetrating.
How does that how does that handle the turns being so narrow in the front? I was thinking that was a top speed car, but it's not. You're saying it's a road racing car?
Yeah, it's a racing car. Yeah.
I guess it has
Oh,
something to
you
do.
like Bonneville kind of car?
Right,
That's what he
like
was saying. You
full
think it was
speed,
like top speed, but
Yeah, no.
how the hell did the thing handle? I don't know.
Well, you'd have to basically look up old
Oh, look at
Le
that.
Mans footage. What?
The cylinder head and block are cast as one single unit, so there's no head gasket.
That's smart.
That is freaking awesome.
That's a good idea.
It's just how do you put the
Everything's
how do you put everything in? You must put everything through the cylinder. So all
Yeah,
the
you put
that
it
means
right at the
all
bottom.
the valves
bottom.
need to go through the
No,
through
the
the
valves would
you
take
can't,
the
you
top.
can't you can't take the top off.
What are you talking about? The valves and everything you access, you take the valve covers off, and the
Yeah, but
valve's
how you
on top.
slide the valve in?
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be a different form of valve. Or
No, you got to
it's
slide it
maybe-
in from the bottom.
No, maybe it's a
You
solenoid
just slide
valve.
it in from the bottom.
I
No, it's
guess
a-
you could.
Yeah, you just pull them through the.
Yeah, through. Oh,
Interesting though.
Yep.
I kind of like it.
I really like it.
I'm surprised you remembered that, Paul.
Yeah. My brain's functioning properly now.
It's operating at 98%.
Yeah, it's not ready to blow up and
Yeah.
blow a vessel.
Cool. So PBIR, it's for sale.
Yeah, so it's for sale.
But there's no. Is there a number?
Well, no,
No.
they want offers. It's open. It's like
Who owns it? Like who's who's getting? Who gets the money?
guys like I know what it's worth. It's like
I know what I got.
hey, I know what I got.
Yeah.
I thought about posting it up on Facebook
Yeah,
Marketplace.
you should.
I know what it's
I know what I
worth.
got. I know what I got. That's a great
if it's
idea.
Still, if it's
You gotta
posted,
do that. You gotta
if
do
it's
that.
posted, it's available.
Yeah, you got to do that. I might do that. That's funny.
What is it that they always put down in the description? It's like, don't ask if it's still
Yeah,
available.
don't ask if it's available if it's posted. You know, it's just like all the same cliche things. I know what I got. Don't know lowballers.
That's funny.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, but we don't know. It just. But who owns it? Who's taking offers?
It's
you're
the
buying it
original
from
track owners. Yeah,
The original track.
yeah,
owners.
which would be the same guy that owns Orlando,
Okay.
right? He owns part of that. Yeah,
Does
I
he?
didn't know
as far as I know, I thought he did.
Well, that's news
I thought
to
he
me,
did.
sir.
I have no idea. You could be right.
I thought he did. Maybe I'm wrong.
Jackson would probably know.
Yeah, Jackson would definitely know.
Yeah. He's in the know.
But they're not going to sell it to another racetrack. It's going to become an office park or something
You think
like
still?
that. I don't see how it would not be.
There's a lot
they
of
probably-
videos. Everybody's posting videos up about it. You know, oh, it's up for sale, up for sale.
I don't know why Adam doesn't buy it. He's got the
No.
money.
But then,
Does he?
Yeah, why not? He
good
owns
question.
HQ. He owns, yeah.
I mean, if I were him and he had the funds,
I would
for
just
it,
move it all there.
yeah,
Move the whole
just-
thing.
just
Sell the
compound.
sell the compound.
and
Move the
then-
whole
Yeah.
move the whole shebang there. He's already proved that he can make it worth it,
Yeah. Move the
Yeah.
whole circus.
Yeah. Could be LZ World.
and that's a lot. That's a lot closer
You could call
to.
LZ World.
That's LZ World. Yeah.
LZ World.
Or
Then you can have-
LZ International Raceway.
Oh wow.
I think LZ World sounds better.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Talking about long-term plan, I think that would gather much more.
Well,
Potential.
we shall see, but we'll keep everybody posted.
Yeah.
In the meantime, before we get into one of our popular recurring segments, Paul sent something that he wanted to share with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me just cue that up. And Tim, don't look. Sheesh. You're ruining the surprise.
Well,
I
you
know that.
gotta give me instructions. You can't expect me to know
Well,
what
if
you're
it's
thinking.
it's Paul's one pick.
Oh, Paul's one pick.
Paul's nose pick.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. So, oh wait, hang on. I gotta go full screen there, so that way people can
Enhance.
enhance this. Point. Oh no, I
What the
didn't.
hell are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This thing is
You
broken.
don't. Can you get rid of the little?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Okay, good. I got that out of the way, and then here we go. Paul, you want to tell us?
No, you go ahead. This is
I can look?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. It's a Ford Festiva. 11 grand.
Yeah, check it out.
Holy schmoles. 1989 Ford Festiva converted to a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, street legal, Race street car, not exactly a daily driver. It's hot. It's very loud inside and rough riding. Powered
Just like how Noel likes it.
Powered by a Suzuki Hayabusa engine. Drives great. Serious inquirers only. I know what I got. No tire
Trades, no
kickers.
good.
Okay, let's see some pictures.
Wait,
Oh,
hang
no,
on,
there's a video.
There's a
Oh, there's a
of it.
video. Oh,
It's
okay.
just that it was playing in the background, and there we go. As you can see
There you
there.
go.
Wow, that actually looks like a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
That's actually pretty clean looking.
No, it is. That's why I'm like, I saw this the other day and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this thing. Like, it's not as bad as he like claims it to be. I mean, obviously,
Well, it's hot because the engine's open to the cabin.
Yeah. Well,
So you just got to put a firewall there and you should be good.
Busakar.
Busakar.
I mean, it looks legit.
It does. It looks like they did a pretty good
This
job.
is the only place where it goes, kind of.
Hits
the wall.
Kind of looks a little.
It's like just a freaking motorcycle in the back.
Yeah.
This is the
pretty
motor
much.
rear of the motorcycle.
I wonder how fast it is.
I don't know.
Is there audio?
Well, I doubt it's going to be running.
Well,
Oh, here we go.
okay, he's gonna start it up.
Okay, good timing.
That's cool.
Okay, all right, yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay, go through the
That's
photos.
it. Tim's like, deal.
Deal,
We're
total
outside.
deal. Yep.
Okay, let's move on to the.
Let's
Okay,
do
so-
burnouts.
Does nice little
Yeah,
burnouts there.
okay. All right, still doing a burnout.
I'd make it a drift car. Put an angle kit on it. You know who needs to buy this? Rory Drift.
Yeah, Rory needs it.
Rory needs that.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yep, Rory needs that. Rory, if you see this,
How much was it again?
11 grand.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Yeah, you offer him 9. I'm sure you take it.
Yeah. Trying to get rid of that thing.
That's a deal. Okay.
Wow.
So, what do you think? Deal?
Yeah.
Deal.
I mean, it's different. It's unique.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how drivability is, but that's part of the journey.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
figure out on your own once you actually pay money for this.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think you're right. I think this is if the smart car doesn't work out for Ferrari.
Just throw an
Definitely.
angle kit on it. It looks like it has a roll cage in it already.
Yeah, yeah.
At least just a roll bar and some side.
Well, it needs
bars,
something.
side
That's like a
door
tin
bars.
can.
Oh yeah,
for
yeah.
real.
You don't want to hit anything
I
in
mean,
that.
especially with how fast it.
Yeah,
it's
sure it
supposed to
is.
be.
Oh man, you could bring that to LS Fest and run the autocross course.
Well,
be
you
fun.
can't bring an LS because it's a Hayabusa.
Yeah, man.
You know, they'll never figure it out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Anyhow,
Okay, so let's get set up for our main segment.
okay, so I have to kind of lay the foundation
Oh,
because
lay
it's a
the
little
foundation.
different.
No, that's good. Last
Okay.
time you did it, and you stuck with it, so it's a good way for us to get some context to see where your mind was at when you were curating these picks.
Curating. Yeah.
So let's take a trip down memory lane.
Okay.
For those of you who have been watching drifting for a long time, longer than I have.
Paul, don't look.
But so here it is. You got a time machine and you went back to 1987.
Jeez. Okay.
You just found out the very first drift event was I think it was at Iquiton. I think that's where it was. And you just found out that they're going to have a drift event, first drifting competition event that was going to happen ever. And you have some money because you traveled back in time, so you know a little bit about the future. You're able to make some bets and come away with a little bit of money. You're going to go and buy a drift car. Now, I chose, because I had limited and different cars that I could pick for that era. So I went from like 85 to like 87-ish, that range. So I'm going to give you a selection of vehicles, and you have to tell me which vehicle you would choose to do the very first drift competition. So this is Tim's top several Facebook Marketplace picks, the very first drift event edition. Choose your weapon and choose it wisely. Okay, are you ready for your first?
Just a little bit of a disclaimer. Your first 3 links didn't work
Oh,
for whatever
no.
reason.
Well,
so that's
okay.
why you said several. So we'll stick
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
Just go with the
Whatever works.
Whatever works. Because some of them may be taken already down.
Yeah,
So
they may have sold it or something. So
okay.
we'll see how this goes. So
right.
let's go ahead with the first one.
First selection. 1987
Oh,
Toyota
wow.
Super Turbo
Turbo
hatchback. Okay, remember 1987, very first competition. Drifting is fairly new.
Okay.
I think knowing what we know might not be one of our selections, but let's take a look at it. I mean, it looks nice. It's a sweet looking drift car.
Yeah.
And back then,
Gooch cooler?
what? Yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
gooch
well,
cooler?
we'll look. We'll look. You know, keep going. Let's read the description.
Okay, hang on. Let's see what Seymour has to say.
Oh yes, Seymour. Okay, go ahead, Paul. Read that.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. This is a beautiful 1987 Toyota Supra, and yes, it does have the fabled
I gotta
Gooch
look
cooler.
I gotta look
Gooch
this
cooler
up.
is the air vent that blows on your nards. Josh's car, the Soarer, has that.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yes,
I know what you're talking about now.
the Gooch cooler, the you know,
I know.
the you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so has the air vent between the legs, excellent
wow.
in hot Florida weather. 24 valve turbo engine with a low 88,000 miles on it, so that's not too bad. It's in running condition. However, there is no air conditioning, so the Gooch cooler is useless. As far as I understand, it just needs a new compressor, blah blah blah, battery change. Additionally,
I love people that say all it needs is this.
All it
Well,
needs
why
is
don't
this.
you just take
Yes.
care of
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
If it's all
yeah.
that's the one.
Additionally, all 4 stretch tires were recently changed, and the car has been cared for. No trades, no barters, no checks, only cash. Serious inquires only. He actually put his number there. That's odd.
You
Okay,
serious?
so how much is he asking for it?
Are those real SSRs?
Probably not. $10,000. So not bad.
Okay.
So that's one option. So an 87 Toyota Supra, remember, you got some cash. You just found out the very first drift event. You want to be a part of it. We already know that the style and the quality of drifting back then wasn't anywhere near to what it is now.
Okay.
So you could be very competitive in that car because you have good power. So it's a good choice, I think.
Okay.
Paul, what do you think? You think that might be one of your choices, or
Is this
no?
a 7M?
Yeah, it's a 7M.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna work.
Well, it's remember,
It's gonna overheat.
it's the very first drift event.
Yeah, you're gonna blow up on the very first drift event.
Yeah,
Very
maybe,
first
maybe
lap
so.
around.
You think so?
Yeah.
If it had a 1J in it, I'd be singing a different
no,
tune.
And not only that, we're talking about 80s technology. At the time, maybe the best you could do is a Torsen
But is
limited
it
slip.
But is it better than an 86 Corolla at that time?
No. No.
Got
No.
more power. You don't think so?
You're gonna blow a head gasket first lap.
That's a good
Okay.
point.
All right. Next one. If
No,
it
hang
were-
on. We gotta
oh,
finish
yeah, that's right. Gotta look at the pictures.
The pictures.
Hey,
Oh,
I
red
like the red
I
interior.
love the red
I like the
interior.
red interior. Red interior is pretty sick. It's definitely. I think it's a good looking car. I think it's a really bad drift car.
That red interior is like
But
a sign
again,
of the times.
In 1985 to 1987, you know, there wasn't really many options out there, right? I mean,
Okay.
there was an S13 then, I think, right? 87, there was an S13. Was it 88, 87?
I think in Japan for sure.
Yeah. So that was, might be an option. But the Supra,
Look at that dash. It's
Yeah,
either
actually-
missing a trim or
it's
pulling off.
That's, there's no AC. Well,
That's an extra vent.
I
yeah,
see
it's
the
an extra
Gooch
vent.
color.
Yeah, I see the Gooch cooler. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, it looks pretty clean. You need a little this, a little that. I mean, I think it's a good looking car. I think they're good looking cars.
Yeah,
I just
Yeah.
don't think they're really
The
a
ideal.
drift car.
just equipped with the wrong engine
Well, no, but
and
even-
wrong suspension.
Yeah. It's a top speed car, like
Sure. Yeah.
highway
see
runner.
that.
Oops, sorry.
I mean, even Toyota was crazy enough to use it for rally.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what they were thinking at the time, but I mean, I don't know.
So that's another thing is you got to remember in the 1980s, Toyota wasn't like in the racing. It really wasn't. Toyota wasn't really that good. Like
What are you talking about?
they were losing, and it just
No,
wasn't.
Okay, let's
It
move
just,
on to the
right
next
at
thing
that
because
time, Nissan was
you
king.
are just
Nissan was king.
Well, I don't recognize
in his
Nissan
times.
anymore.
Well,
They are
I'm just
now
saying.
Honda, a subdivision of Honda
But
now.
you got transported
The
back to
Altima, the
1987, and Toyota's like, Nissan is where it's at. So
Can
let's.
we go back to talk about the Honda Altima, right?
Oh yeah, Honda
No,
Altima.
the
Altima.
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 Huntima.
Altima all
All
night.
right, Paul, don't look.
I'm not looking.
Okay, good. Okay.
Hopefully the next one works.
Yeah, it does work. Okay, hang
Okay.
on, not yet. And here we go.
Okay, now we're still kind of the
the
same
frick?
long.
You went back.
I said
You went
1980. Well,
backwards.
no, it said 1985. Well, there's no specific order, right?
Okay.
This is not like You can only choose one. We're going to look at all of them, and you're going to say which
This
one
is
you
the
would choose.
5. This is the worst one. This is like worse. This is
This
the 5
is
MG,
it's
right?
1987. You know, you're thinking about like the Supra and in different cars that weren't available then. You know, this was
The
this
86
was
still,
like
86 was available.
So what Tim is trying to convey is that there were slim pickings
Yes.
to choose from.
There was an
at the
E30
time.
at this time.
not in Japan. He didn't have.
Oh,
that.
in Japan? Oh.
Did he not listen to?
No, he
I wasn't
a fan
listening.
of
We're
it.
I don't
in
listen to you.
Japan. You went back. Yeah, you don't listen. That's the problem. You've been transported back in time to Japan.
Well,
with
I'm
the
one of
very
those
first-
rich Japanese guys with the foreign car.
Oh,
With the little
Yeah,
girls that
yeah,
run up and
yeah.
get in the car.
anyways, you don't have time because the event's right around the corner, and you
let's
got
go
to buy
back.
something. You got to buy
right,
something.
all right. So what
you
do we
go
got
in,
here?
you go into a corner lot, and you got to pick a drift car because you want to compete. Here we go, 1985 Toyota Celica Supra. Let me see Seymour.
Okay.
Okay, 1985 Celica Supra
Oh, this one
runs
has
well.
AC.
Chassis and transmission have 150,000 miles, but the engine has been rebuilt and has about 150 miles on it. Working air conditioning,
Hey.
BC coilovers,
All right.
MagnaFlow exhaust. Okay, clean title, has some minor flaws with electrical, whatever that means, dash lights and windshield wipers. So they just come on randomly.
Okay.
I like the color.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice car. I think that's a cool looking car. Like, I do like that car. I think it looks good. Was that in line 6, right?
Yeah, it's the 5 MGE, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like that car. I would rather this over the Supra.
Which Supra? They're both
The,
Supras.
well, this is a Celica Supra, then the 87 Supra. I like the, I consider this a Celica. I guess it's the first Supra, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
But I prefer this one than the first Supra.
I'm gonna say no deal.
No deal?
No deal on this.
Okay.
How
I
much?
feel like it's
How much?
15K.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely not.
5K.
Okay. All right. Well, 5K. All right. Well, actually, if it was back in 1985, you probably would pay 5K for that. Anyways, let's go to the next
Actually,
one.
let me see.
Wait, you know, look.
I'm going to look at Celica Supra, brand new. And
So what they went for? 1985 Celica Supra, sticker price,
You gotta factor in inflation on all that. Too.
inflation.
oh,
yeah.
we don't do that.
Okay.
Hey, this car looks familiar.
This is promising, right? Okay. Remember, drifting was at its very first event.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm sure there were people in the mountains trying to drift these things as well. Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Paul. Actually, he's got a shirt that matches kind of. So he could put the top down and his head could stick out.
Yeah.
What?
1991.
Oh,
Actually,
hey, this is
yeah,
Nick.
this is 91.
This
so
is Nick's car.
This is Nick.
Yeah, look at who's
Nick
selling
Ward's.
it. It's
Oh, it's Nick
Ward.
Ward's car.
That's
Yeah, look,
why I
he's
said,
selling it.
familiar.
He's selling it.
Actually, I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Well, so
Well,
this.
we're advertising for Nick.
So no. So this got.
So you got to
this-
say deal.
This is deal. So this is totally I
This
don't
is
think
advertising.
this
How
one's
much did he
supposed to be-
pay you to put this on here?
actually, I'm trying to get Nick a price. Actually, I got
See,
the
I
prices
knew it.
today.
I knew it. He's like, hey, can you,
So,
put-
anyways,
can you put this in
1991
your top
Honda
picks?
Beat. This doesn't fit my whole theme of things, but let's
Of
we'll
course,
talk about
yeah, of
Nick's
course.
car.
Didn't fit the theme
Yeah,
either.
yeah,
Exactly, right?
So this is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
making.
Well,
How much
let's
did you
read
get
it, let's
paid?
read it, let's read it.
Is that how you painted this car?
Yeah, the same color, right? It's the same color.
Yeah.
It's the
Hey,
same
wait,
color.
yeah. He paid you in paint?
Oh, you stopped the case.
Oh, God. Oh, you.
Okay, well, let's read it.
Sleeping with
Since
the
we're
enemy.
here, since we're here,
This-
we're taking a little pause on the whole the first drift event. Okay, special edition 1991 Honda Beat K car, Japanese import, mid-engine, 660cc. Put that 3-cylinder engine that you were talking about in there. That'd be pretty fun.
It's already got a 3-cylinder motor.
I know, but put a better one in there.
Are you sure this is Nick's? Because he put up his Instagram, PP1 Beats.
Maybe that's like his secret name.
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah.
Go down.
Found his-
It's got to have a person. It's got to have a profile to it. Go.
It almost looks like a go-kart.
Maybe it's not his. Maybe it's just somebody with a very similar one. Go down.
Scroll down. I should have his name.
Yeah, it should have his name. Where's his name?
Pembroke
Go up.
Pines, but he's not. He doesn't live in Pembroke Pines. He lives in
Oh,
Florida.
maybe it's not him. Maybe there's two of them. That's kind of weird.
That is weird.
Yeah,
It doesn't have.
doesn't have
when,
a name.
When you click message.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to
Okay.
expose.
Anyways, all right,
the
Nick, let's go to the next
aliens.
one. Let's go to the next one. It could be his. He could be having it. Oh, I don't know. Who knows?
Well, this is a no go. This is a this gets a buy run.
That's a buy run. That's
Yeah,
a,
it's a
buy
buy
run.
run.
that's a buy run. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and skip that. We're gonna go over to Another option. That's Paul. Look away, please.
Oh.
Thank you. All right. And
I just realized my honey is from Uruguay. Why does my honey need to be from Uruguay?
well, I mean,
I don't
you
know.
want to get it. Oh, okay. Well, this one got sold. But,
Yeah,
okay, let's
but
take a
it
look.
doesn't matter. Okay.
All right, here we
All
go.
right, Paul, go for it.
I can't talk.
1987.
Oh, hey, RX-7. This brings me back some memories.
Yeah, $10K for an 87 Mazda
You go ahead.
RX-7 coupe.
All right. Go ahead, Ben. Take it away.
Two-door. Let's see what Seymour has to say as we scroll down here and highlight the description. Let's see. 1987 FCRX-7. Great car. Just don't drive it. Also looking for a house. Car runs, and this guy needs like
Wait,
commas
what?
and all that.
Yeah.
It's just not
Stop.
working
Stop
pretty good.
criticizing as a punctuation.
Car runs and drives perfectly. Hot and cold. Starts no problem. Motor was just rebuilt and street ported. Motor has about 2,000 miles on it. Have driven car from Tampa to Daytona. No issues. Cold AC. Fortunato coilovers. Motegi battles with 615R tires. Koyo Rad also has innovative coolant/voltage gauge. Racing beat header with Apex C mufflers. Car was painted in 2021. Clean Florida title,
No rust.
Oh, that's a big
All
sell
right.
point.
So this out of the list, I think this was what I would probably pick because I mean I really love the FCs.
Some audio. Let's see.
I love the engine. So. Ooh,
It just stalled. Oh, it starts again. Sounds
yeah,
good.
I love the sound of
Okay.
them.
All right.
All right,
Here we go.
let's go to pictures.
Let's see.
Oh,
That is
wow.
a good looking car.
Oh,
Hello
wow.
there, sir.
It's hello lady.
Holy cow.
That's a good looking car.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This may be the first steal.
10,000.
10,000.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not.
That's a clean looking car. Interior looks good.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Wow.
I love those cars. I used to love driving that car.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not turbo, though.
It's not turbo, but it's a nice
Just
I
drive
mean,
around.
1987 first drift competition. Definitely a
Yeah,
candidate.
that looks like a drift car.
Yeah. This
That's-
is the best candidate
That's-
so
far.
far.
So far.
That's
Right.
deal.
on the
That's why
list.
it's sold. It's definitely a deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still.
Somebody
I can
else's
see
deal
that.
now.
Yeah,
Somebody
for
else's
real.
deal. Yep. Okay, so far that's I think
That's a good
right
deal.
now that's the favorite for all three of us.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. let's
Love
see
the
what
red,
next-
love the white.
Yeah, great. I love the
Nice.
red on white. It looks beautiful. And then I like the black trim. Very nice. Well done. Okay. Now we're really stepping it up.
Ugh.
We're going to the pinnacle of what vehicles were, like the most sought after, most prestigious brand, most winningest car make of the time.
Jeez, man. Why?
Can I see it?
Yeah.
1987 Nissan Skyline
31?
GTS R.
Or 31.
It's R31, yeah. I mean, we're talking like Toyota's like, you're like, yeah, it's Toyota, it's reliable, whatever. You wanted to win, you bought a Nissan. So, yes.
You know what it reminds me of is the M30.
But I mean, you wanted to.
Oh,
Oh, it does.
about
It
the
does. It
Infiniti,
does.
yeah.
But you
It
wanted,
looks
like,
just
if you were
like
going
the
to show up
Infiniti.
at your first drift event and you wanted to, like, have a track presence and just have this aura of dominance, you showed up in a Nissan.
No.
Yes. 1987.
You.
They were winning. I mean, Nissan was like, you're winning just by pulling up with a Nissan.
You're really trying to sell this. And
I'm just telling
you
you.
are not going to convince me otherwise, sir.
Well, it's not. It don't have to convince you. I'm just laying facts. You know, facts don't care about your feelings. Nissan Skyline GTR. Let's see here. 69
800?
kilometers. Blah blah. It's not really too much. Only 800 produced. Non-smoking car, so it doesn't smoke. So it's not a BMW. Genuine seats. Genuine aluminum wheels. Car maintains record. Blah blah. Nissan Skyline GTR. Not really too much going on, but let's look at the pictures.
Sure. Why not? Mm-hmm. We got this one over here.
Winning.
It's pretty clean.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, winning.
All right.
Yep.
What the-
Yep, winning. Ooh, winning.
It
Winning.
has
Gee.
Winning.
It has projectors.
It has an R at the end of the badge. I mean, winning,
It's
Yeah.
not a GTR, it's a GTSR.
Exactly.
but has an R in it. So it's
So that had
winning.
the RB20.
yeah. With this.
Which
does.
solid motor. I mean, at the time,
Yeah.
I will say that.
Yeah,
That motor is
I
solid.
mean, it
solid.
was Toyota just couldn't compete at that time.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
It just-
Sean's RB20 was great.
Yeah, I
great
would
engine. Yeah. Okay.
This guy, the brief free Randy Noah
Yeah.
had an
Yeah.
RB20 at one
Yeah.
point. Couldn't blow that thing up either.
Winning.
I will say though, the car, the exterior almost seems like a concept car
Yeah.
to the R32,
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, probably
I
was.
agree.
which
Anyhow,
they
so
should have just whatever.
I mean, what are you thinking? You thinking this over the RX-7?
I love the.
No,
are you ta-
absolutely not. Shut up.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, the Mazda.
No, it's just
Oh man, you almost got slapped.
No, but just saying, because like, just think about it. You pull up in a Nissan, 1987. People are like, "Oh, we got to watch out for that guy because Nissan is just winning on the track."
No, at that time Moss is doing pretty good, right?
Yeah.
With the RX-7?
Yeah, but
RX-7
Nissan was like really starting to come through and was just like showing everybody, especially Toyota. I mean,
gosh.
that like they're just everybody else was behind the times.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna show up everybody in this car that is apparently valued at almost $49,000.
Well, okay, so we're not really, we're just thinking, okay, back then, but it
$49,000.
wasn't that back then. It was 1980s.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now that's what you realize,
1987.
Paul.
Oh, holy
No,
cow,
1987.
way.
It's
Exactly.
this 1987. It's really not the price. This is, though, that's yen.
Yeah, no.
So, anyhow.
No,
Absolutely
So-
worst deal out of the lineup
No,
so far.
actually, that's my number one pick so far over the
There's no
RX-7.
way.
If we
You're
showed
not
up,
factoring the
if
money.
I had that car and you had the Mars RX-7, I
I had
would
a
win
R-
the event with
if
that.
I had an R32,
just by showing up. Go ahead, next pick.
Paul, what were
It's a
you gonna say?
Nissan.
no,
Man, I don't know.
no.
It's a nice car. I like that car. I'm a big fan of that one.
Okay, all right. We're gonna move on before you suffer a brain aneurysm of some sort because you're starting to scare me, Paul.
A Soar would have been way nicer than that.
They didn't come out until 90. Well, actually,
No,
no,
the
they
old
did.
Soar.
Yeah,
they
the
had
old
an
Soar.
80s.
The old
I don't,
Soar.
yeah, I don't know.
And that one looked way better than that.
I may have one on here. I don't know. I forget. Let's see. Anything can happen. Anything. I forget this list. So we may have something. Okay. Now we're kind of going, with a manufacturer that was like, they're kind of okay.
All right,
So here
we
you go. There you go.
Toyota.
Yeah. There you go. You're going to choose a 1985 Corolla 1.6 twin cam with Weber carbs. Yeah, you're not winning nothing. You're not even going to qualify. But it looks good.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no description
Well,
because
yeah, that's one major negative there.
why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you waste the typing?
No, I mean, look,
It's 1987. Toyota is just, they're only known for their reliability and being, fuel efficient.
my problem already is that we need to keep Seymour,
Seymour Butts.
employed.
Yeah.
And if there's no description, and that's a huge negative.
Well, this thing is,
already right out the
Toyota
gate.
wasn't really at the top of their game yet, so they couldn't
No,
afford
blame
the
the owner.
$15,000.
characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
15K.
Let's
What's
look
he
at the
smoking?
pictures. Let's look at the pictures.
Okay, here we go.
It's not even a 4EG.
No.
No, it's not 1.6.
Okay, so all right, whatever.
He works there.
Probably.
Clean interior.
What is that like? Rhino lined? What the hell?
The seats.
No, the.
Oh, he got rid of the
door
headrest, so that's whiplash.
Yeah.
He's like he's
Yeah, your head's gonna be in the back seat.
What the hell's all over that? He went crazy with that fabric. He basically wrapped everything in that car with the freaking.
All right,
fabric.
so far we could pretty much, if you look at the list, all the Toyotas are on the bottom. So you seeing a theme here? So all right, let's go to the next one. I'm just saying, you got three
need to-
I
Toyotas.
swear I should
got-
have listened to General Akbar who was screaming out from afar, "It's a trap!" Because gosh darn it,
Just saying, like you got to admit, going to a drift event 1987, the Toyota, you're definitely not.
the
picking
only
any
thing
of the Toyotas.
I'm admitting is that I've been bamboozled. All right,
You
by
have been
this freaking Facebook pics.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Next
right.
next one.
Jeez, man, what did I ever do to you,
yeah,
Paul? I don't know, man. You need to like.
that was very hidden agenda right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, the
He
last
got
one
you
is
got you to agree no
that the last
deal
one?
across to every Toyota, and said, hey, guess what this ended up being?
Oh,
Toyota sucked at you.
He must have been working on Toyota.
Oh gosh, yeah. Well, it was another Corolla apparently that you had there, but okay. So that's it. That's the end of it. There are no more links from there.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
All the other ones
All the
failed to
ones-
work.
So you've accomplished your goal,
I did.
which was to destroy Toyota's reputation,
Yeah, reputation.
Yeah.
in the 80s.
In the 80s. So I'm just saying.
and get me to admit
To
so
Toyota's
you,
no,
I,
to
so wait, hold on a
Nissan,
second. Hold on a
Nissan's
second, wait.
dominance
to choose a Mazda over a Toyota.
Over 3 Toyotas. three of the most powerful
Celica?
3 of the best Toyotas of the time.
Yeah, a Celica,
So
a
like a
Supra,
a Supra, and a Corolla.
86.
I mean, what else was there? Well, the Soarer.
The Soarer would have took the cake
Yeah, I may have had a Soarer in there
because that would have a 1G in it,
Wow.
Yeah,
and the 1G was decent
But
for the time.
for the
for the
time.
time.
Yeah, for the time.
But unfortunately, you've had 5 cars to
It was
pick
it
from,
was
and you have to
it was
admit
very close to that.
the bottom of the
RB20.
barrels were all Toyotas. You guys would go with the Mazda. I'd go with the Nissan. I would win just by showing up with the Nissan because people are like, he has a Nissan Skyline. He is very talented.
Yeah.
And I would win. I'd get
And
points.
you'd
just
be
on
sleeping in that Nissan because you couldn't afford anything else.
that. Absolutely. And I'd be happy. I'd be in Japan. First drift event ever. Winning in a Nissan Skyline GTS R.
GTSR twice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that concludes the Tim's
Train wreck.
the top Facebook flops list.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be almost 90 degrees tomorrow. Anyways. God, it's hot.
All right.
It's February.
Anywho, anything else, gentlemen, going on before we wrap up?
No, I think that's.
I think that's it, right?
No, I think
don't
those
know.
are the main things. Yeah, we still need to make our predictions for this upcoming year
Oh yeah,
for Formula Drift.
Next
I didn't
time.
think about that.
Yeah,
Can we do
We
a
could do
show
that
in
next
2
time.
weeks?
Yeah, do a show in 2 weeks and talk about it.
Yeah.
Kind of get my because I don't even know who's competing really. I kind of
So that's our homework.
Well, we also said we were gonna wait for the vehicles to be released so that we kind of get a better idea, like
When
what,
do they
what
usually-
may know by the next 2 weeks. Honestly, I mean,
hopefully.
I should start
Like,
seeing some kind of
Ryan's
build.
rebuilding the car.
Oh, you know one thing I want to say is, you remember Michael Elsie?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got a decent YouTube channel now.
Good for him.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he's actually. I watched one of his videos today. It had 100,000 views.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Yeah, he rebuilt this LS 400.
He does
And
good work.
Yeah.
He painted this thing. And I think it's immaculate.
Did he use a roller?
No, he didn't use Nick
He's
Ward's.
not as talented as
No.
you, Tim.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
me.
All right.
I got
Yeah.
roller skills, buddy. You don't
Yes.
even know.
Yeah, no, he painted this 1 million mile LS 400.
Oh, that's right.
It's a 1 million mile LS 400 that he it looked like 1 million miles before, and he redid the whole outside, so it looks like brand spanking new from the outside. I mean, the inside still looks like 100,000 or about a million miles, but
Well,
the
good for
outside
him.
looks like
That's
new.
awesome. He deserves it.
Yeah,
See how that goes, and then I do know that Rome is putting together another build.
I mean,
poor
that
guy.
last build.
That last one got destroyed,
I
and
mean, it
then
was
his other
like-
car got destroyed by Connor. Isn't his name Connor?
I mean, that car was like
Shanahan.
an
Connor
LA
Shanahan?
hooker. I mean, it was just turned out like over and over and over again. And then
Yeah, he got that poor.
into
that poor
rehab
dude
and then
went-
back on the streets again
That's-
over and over and over
And
again.
then he wrecked it on.
I mean, it was wrecked.
He crashed it on the.
I mean, it was
the
like-
mountain too.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
forgot
mean,
about
it was
that.
crashed like
Yeah,
That-
he's got to
yeah.
retire that thing.
No.
That thing's that's gotta suck. He built that for years. Like he spent years building that.
Yeah.
And then just destroyed it in one season.
Go big or go home.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess did he go big though? I think he went home
Yeah,
and
probably.
rebuild another something else. So what does he build now?
I have no idea.
No,
I think
yeah.
he should go back to the E36. I think that was a great car for him.
Oh, okay.
And Connor blew up that car for him. Just destroyed it.
Yeah, yeah.
So both cars. He didn't.
That's what Jackson wanted to do. Like he built that car so he could rent it out to somebody to do
Pro.
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 Because he had like a lot of money to rent your car out to do pro.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, I'm
How
okay.
did they wreck it?
There's other ways to make money.
Can you get insurance on it?
No,
doubt it.
I don't think you get assurance on it. But I mean,
If they wreck it, you have some kind of plan for them to pay.
I
you.
guess I don't know how that works. But I mean, apparently it's he thinks he could make some money off renting his car out.
Doesn't seem worth it to me.
No, no.
Well,
What can you do?
yeah, we'll find out. Also, we're trying to get some more information about some other events going on. No, Clutch Shakers is doing their thing. The Pro-Am, there's a couple of Pro-Am series happening also as well. And I think that's sort of like it pretty much.
There was one event, I forget the name of the event. Actually, I meant to write it down that was actually canceled for low driver turnout.
Really?
Yeah, I forget the name of the event.
Fuel Fest is also coming around the corner as well.
Yeah, and they're doing
March.
two, one in Tampa and one in.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
one in
interesting.
Tampa the first week of March, and I think a week or two after that they're doing South Florida Fairgrounds.
South Florida should be in February.
No, it's in March.
No,
now.
it's in
Oh,
March.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
March.
March 8th.
Tampa's first, and then
Oh, really?
West Palm Beach.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, anywho, folks, thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you again 2 weeks from now. Until then, take care and good night.
Awesome.
Yep.